Anyways, I mentioned a couple podcasts ago that my wife had gone rogue when it came to the DVR and all that, and I promised that I would talk to her about it with you guys. Hey, Nene! Your request on the podcast. Your presence is requested. See, this is why I don't do podcasts. I hate doing it when I fly. Yeah, you got a mic, you got everything.
I got a baby.
Here you go. All right, now we're going to have a nice measured conversation. You don't touch my luggage.
You don't have it, comfortable for guests right now.
Well, that's why I never have guests.
Hold on.
All right, she's got to do the whole thing here.
Oh.
Who's this other person? She wasn't booked. What's up, baby? How are you?
Hi. You want to do a podcast?
Come on, let's get into it.
Let me get her situated.
She's fine. She's full. She's changed. Anyways, Nia.
Yes.
You've gone rogue. You've gone rogue. First of all, welcome on the 10th anniversry week.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
That's
10
pretty
years.
incredible.
It is 10 years of running my yap. Had no idea where this was going to go, and now look at me. All these years later.
I remember
sitting in my jeans and T-shirt.
Yeah.
Exactly like I was 10 years ago. I have the exact same level of technology. I don't have a theme song. I haven't done anything.
Although you didn't have a soundboard and stuff before. You just used to
Oh, yeah, I used to call on the phone.
Yeah, you used to call on the phone.
Yep.
How did that work? You
called up some service.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I used to do it when I was on the phone. I would drive around and I'd be getting into arguments with other people in the cars, and I would be at the airport and I'd just make fun of people.
What gave you the idea to do a podcast? I mean, obviously it became a big thing 10 years ago, but was there somebody or something that happened that made you think I need to get in on this?
I feel like I didn't choose podcasting. I feel like podcasting chose me.
Yeah.
No, I was over Bobby Kelly's apartment.
Bobby,
right? I was over there, and he was like, dude, you should do a podcast. So he just set the thing up. Yeah, it was like Bobby Kelly shit. Bobby into technology, and I was like, that may be in the old crabby guy, even back then, go, dude, I don't want to do that stuff. Just set it up, dude. It's a good way to connect with your fans, bro.
And he was right.
Yes, he was. He was right. He was right on that one.
I remember you doing the podcast.
You know what he was wrong about? You know what Bobby Kelly was wrong about? The mini CDs.
Mini
CDs, yeah. When there was regular size CDs, he talked me into getting a mini CD
I
recorder.
Remember those.
Yeah, like that was going to take off.
Yeah, no.
And then I had to buy the microphone that was set up like a little T. I followed him for 2 months. I followed him down over the cliff of buying every piece of technology, and then I just went back to the way I was. So, anyways,
yes.
So, Neil, what's going on? There's all these great shows out there that we used to watch together.
Well,
Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Fargo. Meet Me at the Mall.
Good season so far.
Right? All of these great shows.
Yeah.
And you used to watch them with me, and now all of a sudden, not only do you not watch them with me, you kind of erase them or decide, it was some other show, not the shows I just mentioned. There was some other show we started to watch, and you decided that you were over it. And you just stopped recording it.
Okay.
Probably
because there's a way to watch it on the Roku or on demand.
Not for me. I can't figure that out.
I have showed you that countless times.
I know.
I can show you again, but I'm not going to keep
Hey, how many times have I told you how to shut the water off when there's a flood in the house? There's certain things that we're good at. Huh? Oh, you didn't like that, did you? No my eye contact? Really? Nia?
What?
What didn't you like about that comment? Oh, this is getting real. This is like fucking some Wendy Williams shit right now. You stop staring at me like you're going to beat the crap out of me.
We're here to talk about the DVR and the TV show stuff.
We were. I think. Are you throwing that other evidence out?
That's what my agent told me.
Is that what you're doing here? I thought that was totally.
For you to like flip the script is not. That's not what I agreed to.
So white people do not flip the script. We have a misdirection. We changed the subject.
I didn't agree to this. I'm here to talk about television. And
you sound like Billy Bob Thornton on that radio show when he said, "Don't bring up my movie career. Just talk about my drum career."
That's right.
What's going on with you?
You
know what? You've changed.
Stuff, but I'm not.
You've changed.
What do you mean I've changed?
You've changed. Well, first of all, one thing that hasn't changed is your inability to talk into a microphone.
I'm sorry.
You love it just pointed at the side of your face. I'm just saying. Now that we got the little one here.
Yes. Well, here's the thing, Bill, is that you're running around all day. And so I'm here with her. And so I watch the shows then because it's like there's not really much to do. You know, I'm just kind of breastfeeding all day. There's not a whole heck of a lot to do with her. So I watch it because you're busy. And then at night, when we do get time to watch stuff, you watch it for like 10 minutes and then you fall asleep.
That's because I get up at 7 in the morning to work out.
I understand that, but I don't get a chance to really.
Fair enough. Do you got to erase it? Do you got to erase it? Do you got to make the decisions on like what I get to watch now? Like, well, that's it for you. If you turn on your Roku thing and download the new.
It's so simple. Like my mom does the Roku. Like it's that easy.
So's turning on and off a faucet outside the house.
All right. Well, this has been fun. I'm leaving.
You're not leaving. No one's ever walked off this show.
What if you walked off this show? Who are you, Letterman?
What are you doing right now? You keep belittling me of how easy it is to use Roku.
How is that belittling? I said it's easy. You're the one who doesn't have the patience.
That's not what you said.
Deal with
Now. You said.
What did I say?
You said even your mother can do it. You insulted me a little bit. You insulted me a little bit.
Why is my mother something that's... I'm saying she's not the best at technology, but she knows how to use it.
You know what you're saying.
It's easy is what I'm saying.
All right. I thought there was going to be a lot of comedy in this.
You are woefully misjudged how this was going to go. No, I know I went rogue. I know I did, but it's like,
here we go. 4 minutes in. All right.
I just can't sit around waiting for you to like watch 10. I got tired of watching episodes in 10-minute increments because you fall asleep. And what am I supposed to do? I'm not tired yet. I'm not tired yet. So I want to finish watching the show. I got to turn it off just because you fall asleep, and it takes 6 weeks to get through 2 episodes. That's insane.
I think you're exaggerating a little bit.
I am, but the point is that I'm not going to wait for your ass to watch shows anymore. It's just we're not on the same schedule. So it's not really practical for us to like watch TV together like that.
Okay.
So that part of our relationship is over.
Evidently it's over. All right. Well, here's the thing.
Yes.
Stop deciding, being judge, jury, and executioner on the death penalty for the shows that we record.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And, what's weird is, I had all my Celtic games and Bruins games getting recorded.
I did not.
And for some reason, three times.
I didn't change
Can I finish the accusation?
I know.
3 times this season, I had to go back to start. I had season record. Mm-hmm. I had 3 times I had to go back and do it. And somehow that never seems to happen to your shows, only to my shows. So I can only surmise that the DVR doesn't like me.
I did not.
No eye contact.
Change. I will look right at you. I didn't change the recording series for your sports stuff.
You've never been in the middle of recording 2 things that you like at the same time, and it says, "Oh, there's not enough space. You need to stop recording on one thing," and you never chose my stuff over your stuff.
No, because it can record up to 5 things simultaneously.
All right, you're recording 5 things, and there's one more.
Have you gone through the DVR list? Have you noted that like 98% of it is your stuff?
It's a complete lie. You just pulled that
percentage.
It is not.
You want to bet? Yes, I do want to bet.
I'll bet that right now.
Yeah.
I'll bet you what? What do you want to bet?
I don't know. What should we bet?
Well, you're the one who brought it up. No, I brought up the bet. Sorry, I'm out of it right now.
I don't know. Let's just make a gentleman's bet, okay?
Well, if I was dealing with a gentleman.
Oh, I'm a gentle woman. How about that? I'm a lady.
You're hostile.
I'm a lady.
erasing my stuff. I don't appreciate it.
Bill, you have
That's
Patriots
2000s.
games. You have Patriots games from
Super Bowls!
from 3 years ago.
It's a Super Bowl. We won it.
But do you go back and watch it ever? Why is it sitting there?
Yeah, that's one thing.
I know, but it's like 4 hours.
It's a Super Bowl.
I know.
We beat the Seahawks.
Okay, but are you going to go back and watch it?
Eventually.
Okay.
But everything else is gone. All the Fast and Louds, I get rid of those. I've seen all of those. I get rid of all my Bruins and Celtics. I get rid of those.
There's a bunch of games, there's a bunch of sports-related documentaries and stuff that you haven't watched. Because you don't have time to watch a lot of the TV, which is fine. But I'm just saying that's the reason why I have decided to just press forward.
Okay, fair enough. Well, listen.
With the TV watching.
I wish you the best of luck in the future
Wait, are you kicking me off
with your
the
TV
podcast
viewing.
now?
No, with your TV viewing. I enjoyed watching TV with you.
Oh,
and yeah, it's just an end.
So, okay, well then let's figure out a solution. Like, how can we get back on track? How can we get this part of our relationship back on track? This is like therapy.
I don't know.
What can we do in order to get on the same page?
Nah, look, if you're bored out of your mind during the day and you need to watch a good show, yeah, by all means do it, whatever. I just needed an explanation. I guess that's all right. I'll learn how, hey, tell you what, I'll learn how to use the Roku, and you learn how to shut off the water the next time one of these old-ass pipes bursts. Why is that such a big deal, Nia?
Why do you keep bringing it up? And you're trying to, like, humiliate me and embarrass me?
That's why I'm bringing it up. Because every time you talk...
The last time we had something happen like that, I turned off the water. I did. And I called the plumbers and they came the very next day. Yes, I did. So I'm tired of you making it seem like I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay? I was here by myself.
You didn't
I was
turn
here
it
with
off.
the baby. Yes, I did.
You turned it off under the sink.
I did.
Under the sink you turned it off.
Yeah, I did. And that immediately...
That's not the house.
The crazy-ass flooding that was going on. That I cleaned up by myself.
I must have walked you out there 20 times. It's a little valve. It's like, it's blue. It's the color of water.
I already
just pull it down.
Why?
If Roku is that easy, I could do it.
I forgot to do that part, okay?
I know, but that's the most...
And I called the plumber and they told me that it was fine, and it was fine.
I know, because we got lucky. It's not like you made a judgment call going, it's coming from there. I would take it out from the front of the house. You didn't do it.
You don't know what I was going through. You weren't here.
I saw it in your face.
And all you do whenever stuff like that happens, when you're on the road,
yelling.
Is give me shit. No, I will not. You just give me shit about it over and over again instead of being like, I understand. You were alone. You were panicked. You don't handle the situations. Thank God everything was okay. Thank God you're okay. Thank God the baby's okay.
Well, Jesus Christ, a dam didn't break.
No, it's all
Were you
about
gonna drown?
everything that I did wrong and how I didn't act the way you would have acted.
You know what I think we learned here?
That.
You know what I think we learned here?
I don't appreciate it.
Okay, I
don't appreciate it.
You know what I think? You know what
okay?
it is? You guys listening
Is
right
this what
now.
you wanted? You wanted me to flip out?
Are you not entertained? Here's the thing.
Keep poking me about it. That was months ago now. Like, let it go.
You have completely lost your composure.
Yeah, because you're pissing me off.
All right. You know what I learned in this conversation?
Nothing, knowing you.
Ooh. A little zinger from Nia. I have learned that I'm a little bit better at handling criticism than you are.
No, you are not.
Listen.
No, you are the most sensitive jackass I've ever met in my entire life.
But I only took it, okay, fair enough, but I only took it to tit for tat. You said Roku.
Oh, and so you're petty, too.
Okay, so I'm petty, but I mean, I'm not the one yelling and flipping out here.
I am a passionate person, and when I am feeling a certain way,
stop with the euphemisms.
I'm letting it go. That's not a euphemism.
Yes, it is.
You don't even know what a euphemism is.
Yes, it is. It's a nicer word for being a douche. Instead of saying, hey, listen to me. Instead of saying...
Did you just snap at me?
Yes, I did. Just like, you know who.
Two rights don't make... Wait, no. Two wrongs don't make right.
All right, you're right. No, it's like instead of saying shell-shocked, you say post-traumatic stress disorder. Instead of saying innocent people died, you say collateral damage. That's a euphemism.
Oh.
All right?
Okay.
So there you go. Instead of saying that you're an angry lunatic, you say you're passionate.
I'm not. You're the angry lunatic. I think we can all agree.
Huh?
Not me. I am not. I am the steady, easy one.
Oh, yeah, really? Yeah.
Yeah,
We've seen
you're
that.
the crazy one.
Do you remember when I had to threaten to, like, if you hit me one more time during an argument, I'm not going to go out with you anymore? When I met you, you were
was in a very
you were a
different
thrower
phase of my life.
and you were a hitter. Oh my God, you got to run for office. You got an answer for everything.
I was young and I was
passionate.
Immature.
You were immature.
I was young and immature, and I didn't know how to handle my emotions, and I do now.
Okay. All right. Why don't you just check yourself into rehab? That's the other tap out way. Oh, I punched him in the face. I need to go to rehab.
I never punched you in the face.
Yes, you did.
To stop
you did it on Valentine's Day.
I didn't punch you in the face.
Yes, you did.
Not in the face.
In the face.
Yes, in the face.
In the face.
In the face.
You did. You did.
I didn't punch you in the face.
Yeah, no. I took you to that fancy-ass sushi restaurant. We were living in New York. I took you down to that thing. Oh, and the dude from the phone booth movie was there. Right? Oh, I'm in a phone booth. They won't let me leave.
Colin Farrell.
Right. He's in that fucking thing, that nice low-budget movie. The whole movie takes place in a phone booth. We love it. Low budget. Cute Irish guy, right?
The movie was ridiculous.
Well, you wouldn't know that the way you were looking at him in the sushi restaurant. You just kept looking at the guy, which was fine for the first, 10 minutes. Then after a while, you're just looking at another guy while I'm paying 10 times what sushi should cost.
You are so exaggerating what happened. I wasn't staring at Colin Farrell the entire time.
When are you going to validate my feelings? Yeah, I believe there was a song written about everything you've said on this podcast back in the 80s. It went something like this. Lies, 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 yeah. Lies, 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 yeah. The bigger, the better. I believe that was the Thompson Twins.
How long had we been dating before that incident?
I don't know, but what ended up happening was I got in the cab and I bonded with the cab driver, and I just said, "Hey, buddy, let me ask you a question." Stuck my big head through that stupid little window. I go, "If you took your woman out on Valentine's Day for sushi, all right, famous guy walks in. How long do you give her to look at the famous guy before, after a while?"
Farming out our issues to the public for that long? Wow, I never thought of it that way.
What do you mean farming it out?
I don't know what I mean.
I had to get some sort of victory out. I was trying to make
dirty laundry.
No, I was trying to make you as upset as you made me, and I did it a little too well, because by the end of the night we were back in the apartment, and you came running out of the bedroom because of course I'm sleeping on the couch. Of course I'm sleeping on the couch. I wasn't looking at anybody else, and I paid for the meal. Of course I end up on the couch, and. You said something like that. Something about bitching or something. I said, yeah, well, you're acting like one. And I never called you that word. And all of a sudden I heard just two little feet hit the floor.
That was not
and you went,
the word in question. That was not the word in question, and you know it.
Was it douchebag?
No, it was not. And you were saying, why do you
gotta act like... into the microphone?
Why you gotta act like such a you-know-what? And I lost my shit.
No,
yes,
I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't. This is what I said. What did I say? I would never say, no, because that's calling you one, which I've never done. Never did that.
Yeah, you kind of did in there one time.
No, I didn't.
You like to disguise it behind acting like a. See, this is the thing.
Can I tell you something, Nia? Can I tell you something, Nia?
You're acting like a. I didn't say you were a. You're acting like a.
Fair enough. But here's the thing, Nia. I've been with you for 14 years. You have 2 incidents. Despite your behavior. How many times, you know what? For those 2 incidents, how many times did you hit me? Remember that time you came in, you threw my laundry all over the living room? You freaking psycho.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bunch of fluffy white socks and underwear, like, oh my God. Another example of your passion. I've showed unbelievable restraint dealing with a woman like you. Oh, yeah.
A woman like me?
Yes.
Well, congratulations. You got a beautiful baby out of it. Oh. That's right. Oh, we had a good time.
Yeah, we had a nice run. Now it's all about her, and evidently we're just going to be watching separate stuff on TV.
No, we can't be that couple. We have to, still remain a tight.
I have to be honest with you, most times I fall asleep at night because you're watching those women yelling at each other. I hate those shows.
No, I know. I know that, but we could be watching anything and you'll fall asleep because you do. You get up super early. You're really busy throughout the day. It makes sense. So I get why you fall asleep, but I'm just saying, it's hard to watch a TV show with you that way. That's it.
Okay. All right. Listen, it was nice talking to you. I'll,
Is that it? Do I have to leave now?
Well, I got to read some advertising if you want to sit here and listen to that.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. You don't listen to me read out loud.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Why are we doing that?
Because it's your podcast anniversary.
I thought you were mocking the end of our TV relationship.
Podcast anniversary.
What? You just go podcast anniversary.
I know. I don't know why I still can't hold the microphone in my hand.
Well, you know what, Nia? Here's to another 10 years of you not speaking into the mic.
Do you think you're going to be doing the podcast 10 years from now?
Absolutely. I will only be doing the podcast. I won't be acting anymore. I won't be touring. I won't be watching TV.
Not with me, you won't.
I will just be sitting in the room doing that stuff, No, I'll be hanging out with this little
dumpling.
cutie pie. Huh?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Huh? I get a smile? Are you in a contemplative moment? All right, that's it. Hey, I have to do my official sign-off here, and I can't do it in front of the kid, even though I dropped the F-bomb a couple of times. All right, Nia, give me your microphone that you don't talk into. And, I don't know, why don't you go watch something and erase it?